I'm Drew, and this is Evergreen Overland. Today I'm going to talk about some Easter basket ideas for Overland kids. Coming up. Alright, so I've got two young kids, a 3.5-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. Easter is one of those things, just like any other holiday, we tend to overdo it on the little gifts and trinkets and all that. So I decided this year to do an Overland themed basket for my boys because they're getting to the age. We haven't really done a lot of camping excursions, and I figured I could use this as a double-edged sword, tackling, giving them some cool things for Easter, but also some things that they might be excited to use on hopefully our first multi-night outing this summer. Right out of the gate, Stanley mugs, dual purpose. They are always going after my wife, Stanley. That sounded like my wife's name is Stanley. My wife's name is not Stanley, but she uses the Stanley mugs, and I know they're going to be super excited about having little mini versions of the mug that she uses all the time. Hopefully we'll get less sickness transfer by them having their own mugs. Stanley, I actually contacted them because I'm an affiliate of theirs, and they ended up sending me these two mugs. Actually, Stanley didn't send out these ones. Me and my wife ended up purchasing these ones because the ones that Stanley sent me for free, I picked the wrong colors completely. I'm red-green colorblind. I thought I knew what I was doing, and I picked some colors that my boys aren't going to like, so we're a blue-green family. I think they're going to love these, honestly. Of course, I did the candy. My son loves sour worms when he gets the opportunity to have them, so I'm going to pack some sour worms in these. So another cool idea is just a cheap headlight that's going to be pretty easy to use. This is a one-touch function, keeping it pretty easy for them. They're hopefully simple enough to train the boys on how to utilize those, and just a one-press button to kind of get them acclimated to using headlamps. My kids are obsessed with Hot Wheels, specifically with like SUV Hot Wheels. They fight over the SUVs. So I got an SUV each for them. Of course, I'll link everything below in the video description section. I got these from Amazon. I thought it would be cool to have a camping specific little collapsible snack cup to hopefully avoid them spilling stuff all over the car. So I got them each one of those. These are pretty cool. These are just reusable little coloring pads. You fill this thing with water and then you can color all these, and it will dry out after a while, so it's just, they can utilize it multiple times when we're on the road. These are just nature scavenger hunt things where they can find, acorns and birds and stumps and squirrels and ladybugs and worms and spiders and all that kind of stuff to give them something to look forward to when we get out there. And as we're kind of traveling down the road, they can start checking some of that stuff off. And then, the other one is just some camping-based books. We have a couple of them and we read them pretty regularly and they're all about it, but this is like Pete the Cat. My youngest one loves Pete the Cat. They both love Curious George. Curious George goes camping. Pete the Cat goes camping. And then for my older guy, a little bit bigger books, A Camping Spree with Mr. Magee and Backyard Bug Book. My oldest one loves animals and bugs and basically anything that moves. I hope these baskets do a good job in kind of getting them excited to go out and go camping and starting to get them thinking about the trip we have coming up in hopefully a positive light, because they'll get to utilize these cool things that they got for Easter on it. So, hey, thanks for watching the video. If you have any ideas of your own for things that people could add in their Easter baskets, throw them in the comment section below and people can go check them out and maybe get some additional ideas than what I came up with here. Anyway, have a good day.